But somehow I'll get the blame for that. But I promise you, I had nothing to do with it. I did not book Mick Foley. He thinks I did. I did not. But we've reconciled. We all do. It's just in this business, if you can point the finger at somebody else, that's what you're going to do. He did it. If it's not a good move, he did it. If it's not a good move, I was the victim of he did it. Flair did
That's
it.
the easy line, isn't it?
Yeah,
Flair
Flair
did it.
did it. He's the head of the booking committee. What's the booking committee worth? Shit. And
Flair did it.
the booking committee was just a rule of four dumbasses sitting in a fucking room writing down everything, trying to think of things to put on the TV that got tore up and changed the minute we walked out the door. And we just went right down to the barn rack.
Who
Got up in
who
the morning, worked out.
who was on the committee at that time?
Me, Dundee, Mike Graham, Greg Gagne, Kevin Sullivan, and me. It was fucking ridiculous. We spent all day long. We spent all day long trying to figure something out, and we
None of it. Yeah.
none of it because it didn't matter. We were just and me being the head of the committee was a pivotal thing and say, well, Flair don't like you. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't know. Flair likes you a lot. Flair has nothing to do with it. He's going to use my name. Well, Flair's not using me. Well, Flair's got nothing to do with who's using anybody. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
just
We're
I
tearing it up as soon as you walked out.
hell yeah. God, you think we are? You really? And long after I wasn't there, they were tearing up Kevin Sullivan shit at 5 o'clock. Why do you think? Why do you think Kevin went nutty? God, Kevin would walk around on his feet, hyperventilating all day long. No, they put so much pressure, and then at the end of the day, everybody just did what they wanted to do.
Sounds like chaos.
It was hard chaos to say the least.
Well,
Let me tell you something. Here's the deal. For whatever, and it makes no difference. I have no opinion, nothing. Vince McMahon can walk anywhere in the world today, and regardless of what people are upset with him for or not, he's fucking Vince McMahon. And the guy we've been talking about, big difference.
I've never heard Hulk didn't want to work with Rick Rude.
Rick Rude never got a title shot at WWE. Never.
That's interesting that it was because Hulk said he didn't want to work with him.
Oh, I have no idea. That I'm not taking. I don't know. I'm just saying.
It didn't happen.
I don't think he felt comfortable with him and Leon at that time. But I don't know. They didn't. No one ever said that. Was told to me by Eric. Hulk never said it to me. So, but I'm sure I'll get the blame for it. But I never.
Rick did it. That's
Yeah.
the next shirt. Rick did it.
Yeah, Rick said, "Yeah,
Flair
fuck.
did it.
Oh, why would you work with Vader? I can do another job. Hey, why would you work with Vader? I can do another job.
Incredible.
I'll tell you a great story too. This is the greatest thing in the world. So, and Eric is the boss, right? When I beat Vader, wasn't Eric the boss?
Yes.
Dusty was the booker, right?
Okay.
I beat Vader, right? I get to the town the next day, and it's me and I forget against Jeff Jarrett, and Jeff will tell you the story. You work with Jeff and Scott Steiner, and we're supposed to go over, and Scott Steiner said, we're not doing the job to Terry Taylor. Terry Taylor walks over to me and says, "You're not doing the job. He won't do the favor." I go, "Okay, fine, no problem. Call Eric." Eric, he calls Eric. Eric says, "No, do something else."
Do something else.
Yeah, work out, not a finish.
So he's siding with Steiner. If he don't want to do it, then he's siding with him, right?
Apparently, he didn't want to tell. He didn't want to tell him to do it. He didn't fire him. Now, if I said I didn't want to do it, I'd get fired, right, or something.
Something's happening, yeah.
Hell, I just wanted to go to the AU Nationals with my kid. I didn't miss a town. I didn't cheat anybody. I didn't not do a job for someone. I did not show up at a building. I just wanted to take my son to the AU Nationals, which he won. This guy that meant nothing to the company.
Hey, it blew up. It's crazy.
That's the stuff it reminds you of. It reminds me of all the hurtful things that went down.
Memories and emotions that went along with all the memories, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, it just the whole thing started when I watched it the first time. The one thing when I went, God, he's just still the arrogant prick. Of course, they go to me. We said a lot of flattering things about you. Then why don't you play those?
Why didn't you play those?
That's what I said to him. Well, then they wouldn't have realized what you were up against. Yeah, thank you. So the part that's good is what he did to me. The part he did good for me, I'm trying to think. Okay, let me think. I don't know what he did good for me. I could sit here and talk for 3 hours. I can't think of anything he did good for me. He did call me when my son passed away, which meant a lot at the time. That's the truth. And he paid Charles when Charles got his ribs broken wrestling against Randy. So I'll always remember the phone call, and I'll always remember him for taking care of Charles. But as far as taking care of me, I don't know. Not sure how that one's gonna ever sail.
Well, we appreciate the Nature Boy
I
taking.
I think I bought his last Coors Light.
Well, look, in wrestling, you never say never, right?
Hey, never right. Hell, I'll probably be drunk with him a year from now, or maybe 6 months. Who knows? I swear to God, I'm not even mad. But you asked me. People want to know how these things come around because social media won't let you get away from these things.
Correct. That's a fact.
You know. And if Scott Steiner didn't want to put me over, hell, I don't. It didn't want the end of the world to me, but it's just the way the company ran.
He had the leeway to say that and not get any kind of reprimand, and you would have been fired.
I guess I don't know. I don't pretend to know, and I don't care. I just know what happened. And poor Terry Taylor had to walk over and deliver the message. I said, Terry, you don't get it. I don't give a fuck. What else do you want to do? That's what being the world champion meant.